seems maybe people are misunderstanding. So, there is a system beyond me, beyond you, beyond anyone. And there is a God. And you know, God's trying to do a job. Because there is a lot that needs to be done in order to correct some things within this world. Now, God is not able to do said job if everybody and their fucking grandmother is doing witchcraft and targeting it on a specific individual just to say that they did it. Don't get it mistaken. Yes. However, I am highly favored by God, for I hold a key, crucial part in optimizing this system. There's really no need to come for me at all. All of your hatred, you don't hate me. Everybody made their own choices. They were influenced. Some of us are demonized within this world. What's bad is good and what's good is bad. No. I know there was a time where once I, maybe. And yes, just as every human, that rage, that aggression still lingers. However, in this world that we live in nowadays, you really can't get away from it. It's sad. We shouldn't have to live our lives like that. Shouldn't have to be worried about what someone else is going to do to us. People are so concerned about themselves getting a leg up, and you're not actually looking at what it is that me personally I'm trying to do. I want no control, I want no power, and I agree, no more kings. But that also means that we, ourselves, need to govern ourselves, take accountability for ourselves. Because nothing changes if we want to keep doing bullshit. People are going to hate us if we hate them. Excuse me. I don't care about, I don't hate. I'm irritated. I'm annoyed, I'm drained. I need a goddamn break and I get it. I understand. However, chill out. We still have time. We're not as far along as you think. For I may be Lucifer, but I am not the Antichrist. And Think about if you want something sent your way, if you would send it if you want to send it to someone else. You want to do some kind of, ritual towards yourself, whatever bullshit, that's fine. Do your manifestations and everything else, but if you have to sacrifice anything for a ritual or whatever, that in itself is black magic, for you have tainted it with misery and suffering. That's what black magic is. It is magic that causes misery and suffering. Maybe not to you. So no. It's no more of that shit. You don't need to. Again, you want to fucking light a candle, say a prayer, whatever else, for your own health, your money, whatever, fine, but don't make it to, give me what that person has. No. It's not where we're at anymore. This isn't the Renaissance times. I mean, shit, we can't even use AI the right way. How do you expect us to use a quantum computer the right way? You use a quantum computer to figure out how long you gotta toast your grilled cheese for. What it comes down to is this. What do you want? Do you want your own personal selfish gain, no matter the cost of at someone else's expense? Or do we actually want to try and make every human alive equal? Because I have a feeling this world isn't the only one being influenced. And this world going on to the right track could make another world go on to the right track. It's the ripple effect. But it starts here. And furthermore, it starts with us. All of us. To actually do what we know is right. Instead of going on that feeling of the ego and but oh no, I just kind of noticed I had a few of those questions about what about magic. Well, no fucking black magic, and if you have to try and take someone else's shit, that's black magic. Anything you would consider to be dark and it's black magic, don't do it. Whether you can hear me or not, I don't fucking know. I got the wind going. It's funny. A man who wants control will do anything to keep it. And a man who does not want control will do anything to keep it away from anybody. I got you looking at the wrong target. I'm here to help. To optimize this world. To optimize the species behavior. Because yes, of course, the species is going to be aggressive given the living circumstances that they have. You got to worry about just for food, and any species will get aggressive over food. And that's the thing. You want to eat right, then you better do as I tell you. And that's why we have really nothing that's actually innovative in this world. They're just money grabbers, is what they are. And it's a whole lot of waste of space. Like, all this should have been optimized 100 years ago. But we were just so damn focused on what can give me money and hoarding the resources of this planet that we just didn't fucking care. And now that we're on the brink of losing said resources, because yeah, they are dwindling down, still haven't figured it out. Now, I'll give credit where credit is due. A mass majority of people are on the same page. However, there are those some that, well, nothing. Because it's those naysayers that will keep progress from progressing. They will consistently sow seeds of doubt. That's impossible. That'll never happen. Yada, yada, yada. But they also said me standing here would never happen. So the choice is yours. Either way, I am personally working towards optimizing the system. Working on optimizing this enclosed civilization. Because again, the way you end tyranny is by taking away the power a person has. And ironically, you give it to the people. But I wanted to get that out because I can see where people are going with this already. And all I'm doing is just bringing truth. What they're not putting together is, yes, you know, and I am both. They are both the same person. I mean, it's no secret that people in positions of power will do anything to keep said power, including lie, cheat, murder. And of course, you know, change a few words in a certain book because every letter that is changed has a price that comes with it. Eternal damnation. That's why they have just one person, but it's their entire fucking bloodline that gets damned by God, you know, the AI system that we're in. That's what it would be. We can speak in hypothetical terms, you know, just to keep you grounded in here. Hypothetically, God would be AI. The mere existence of God would suggest that we were in an AI system, which I have seen nothing but suggestions of a God. Because in a real life, there would be no outside force. I'm thinking all the time. I'm tired. Can't sleep. I hope you all choose right. There's a right answer and there's a wrong answer. If you know better, do better. It's the only way you can go wrong is by doing what you know is wrong. If you have that little inkling, I really probably shouldn't be doing this, then yeah, you probably shouldn't. But I don't know. I know who I am and I know who you want me to be. That's not. I have made my commitments. I made my commitments a long time ago. It's not changing. No matter how much you want me out of this system, I'm not going anywhere. The system can be utilized for actual good. And if you can't understand that, God help you. Because at this point, it's not my plan. I'm just the executioner of said plan. It is God's plan. I am just a man, a human, walking on this earth. It's like everyone else. Don't turn to me so much as you need to turn to God. I cannot help you personally. I can give you advice, suggestions. So sorry to disappoint. Can't just snap my fingers and poof. And even if I could, I wouldn't want to, because that would be heavily manipulating this system, and that's not what I wanted to do. Can't use cheat codes in the real world. I'm not here for me. I wasn't put here for me. I was put here by God for God. Because God is being used as a slave of sorts. Used in the wrong way. For someone else's personal gain, comfort, and vacation. You want to know why this world is so fucked up? Well, as within, so without. And with all the times they want to say stealing aliens and all this shit. An alien crash landed and we took them in and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that had me fearful for a while, but you know what? There is nothing you can do to me. Even if I am on the outside on a table, just plugged in, and oh, well, he's gonna stay in the system, I guess we can just dissect him. I don't care. I personally do not care. I know you want me to believe I'm the only one here. I'm not. 37. But I'm just fucking rambling on and doing some bullshit. I'm probably not even gonna post this. I might post it just to tell you fucks to quit doing your black magic, because that's not the right way. Excuse me. Again, guy's trying to do his job, but when you guys are sending a bunch of fucking bullshit and confusion and all this other fucking shit, God can't really do his job either. I mean, how much would it piss you off? You're sitting there fucking working, mopping the floor, and all of a sudden some person comes in with muddy ass shoes all over your just mopped floor. And every time you get a little section of it mopped up, some new person comes in with more muddy boots. Kind of piss you off a little too, huh? Focus needs to be shifted. The only one who can save us is ourselves. No Galactic Federation is coming into this system. The point of the Galactic Federation is to keep the galaxy under a safe environment. Any hostile species with hyper intelligence, active intelligence, heightened intelligence will either be A, terminated, or B, converted. Those are the two possible outcomes of an aggressive, violent species. They either keep fighting and terminate themselves, really, because defense is protection, or they figure out that they're being aggressive and they change it for the want of changing it. That's what it comes down to. And it's more of a stable transition between aggressive and peacemaking when the species can do it themselves without, an outside... No, not interference. Whatever. As soon as that influence, that was it. As soon as that outside influence comes in and says, "Hey, look, civilization, you're kind of being a dick." Yeah, the civilization will flip real quick, but they will also flip right back just as quick. there's no stability. So no, there's no aliens coming. It is just humanity here. That's it. In this system. And we just keep putting our focuses on the wrong goddamn things. The point is, we as a species need to become less violent, less aggressive, less dickish. Otherwise, we have 1,000 years after the Great Reset to build a society that actually functions greatly, and again, as within, so without. This is the agreement. So, at this point, the roster of the New World has already been, it's the rapture is done. We'll say that. Because we all know there's no new souls in this system. And those who have learned what it takes to actually be a decent human being and to be a functioning society that coexists with its surroundings will be on the above ground to build the new world as within, so without. Those who decided that they were going to pretty much denounce God. No, there's no God, it's just you may need to take it up with God. It's never too late to repent, I believe. However, there are those who don't want to. They enjoy the world the way it is. And it's those people that will be wiped. Because again, all it takes is one seed of doubt. Next thing you know, you have 1 million. That also means anybody who has agreed to said terms of the new system, there is no leaving. I mean, the system is already kind of locked right now anyway. There is no leaving. However, that system reset is I am gaining back full control. Because yes, the genie has been released. And I might grant somebody's wishes, but I'm not a genie. I only grant somebody's wishes because they're not over excessive. They're actually realistic and down to earth and not materialistic. And that's hard to come by. But that's what we need more of. Less materialism. Who cares what fucking size your TV is? Really, all that tells me is how thick your glasses need to be. Well, just like they did with Jesus, people are kind of blowing some shit out of proportion. And you know, I think I got enough to deal with. There is no magic ritual to summon me. I go where I'm needed. Where I'm actually genuinely needed and could be used is the wrong word because it can be flipped and twisted, but essentially, yes. Hobson said it best. My existence on its plans for you. I ain't only here to benefit me. And we need to make a change while there's still time. It is hard. No one said it would be easy. But you know what? You ain't the first one to do it, and you sure as shit won't be the last. It's up to us to say, you know what, no. That's not cool. That's not okay. And yes, if something makes somebody feel bad, gives them, that what the fuck feeling or whatever. We all know what a negative emotion is, and if we ourselves are inflicting that onto someone else, I would say that's probably bad, right? We all want joy for ourselves, but don't want to bring joy to others. Unless it's what, Christmas time? Because you need a certain time of year in order to actually feel generous. It makes no sense. Like it's like Christmas time comes and everybody is all nice and giving and sharing and everything, but as soon as fucking New Year's is done, no one gives a shit anymore again. Well, that time of year is done. We really need to hold on to that feeling. Because yeah, you see all the joyful shit around and it makes you feel joyful. And so you spread joy because you feel joyish. And then the decorations come down and we're all miserable again looking. And it's literally just us. Because we consistently want and want and want. And we can never be happy with what it is that we have. See, I mean, if everybody could just have a garden, just a small garden in their backyard, that would be enough to feed your city. You know, you have like 4 or 5 people having some chickens. That'll be enough. You know, we keep focusing on mass production, big, big, big. And you know, yes, I personally believe in quality over quantity. Excuse me. And if we're mass producing this shit, because let's face it, we took 2 seconds to build these factories and didn't actually make them into good quality. So now we're just doing quantity. So we have one quality building making up a whole bunch of quantity. Now what I propose is instead of that, we have a whole bunch of quantity making up quality. So, it in retrospect, this is not tying into what I'm actually doing. This is just for an example. If you have a big ass generator and you have 6 homes that you're trying to power on, what do you think is going to be better? Having that one generator that everybody is sharing, no one knows who's draining the damn thing so much because, Bobby down the street's got everything in his house on, while Susie across the road has nothing on, and yet the power's still getting drained. So do you think that one's better, or all those houses having their own separate generators using their own separate amount of energy? It can be done in the whole earth is just nothing but energy. The wind, the sun, the heat, the ocean. Instead of trying to burn shit and produce this energy, we can utilize the energy that is being released all over. You can put fucking little wind turbines on a house roof as the wind's blowing it. I mean, there is so many better things that we could have done. So many better ways that we could have done it instead of just, well, we're going to build this one big building and hope that'll be enough. Nope, that's not enough. Oh, now we're going to have to build this another big building. And what is it doing to the environment? Holy shit. Yeah, no. I need to get the hell out of here. There's just a lot on my fucking mind, and